Hi everyone, welcome once again to Drusilla's Dream. I hope this day finds you well. It's very early in the morning actually right now. It's about 4 a.m., maybe 4:30. I was having trouble sleeping, so I figured I might as well just get up and go ahead and do this blog for you. I love this time of day. The rest of the world is still pretty much nestled in their beds, and there's not a lot of activity out there, so you can really sense the stillness and the peacefulness at this time of day. I find this time very inspirational. I do a lot of my writing at this time and meditating. So it feels good to be with you right now, and I'm excited to share this blog with you. The name of it is called The Rare and Beautiful Flower That Is You. And we're going to be starting this blog with a short meditation. It's not going to be a long induction the way I usually do, and you can do that on your own if you'd like to listen to it again and take a little bit more time to breathe for a longer period and, get deeper into the meditation. But for now, why don't you go ahead and gently close your eyes if you're comfortable, and get in a comfortable position, seated, feet on the floor. And then start to take a few real slow and deep breaths. Inhaling slowly and then holding it and then releasing it and feeling yourself kind of settle in. And then keep taking a few more deep breaths and try to feel the peacefulness and the stillness grow inside of you, and allow on your exhale the tension to leave your body. Now imagine it's early morning on a beautiful spring day. You're looking forward to your morning walk at the lake just down the road from your house. You drive a short distance, park your car, and step out into one of the prettiest spots for miles around. The path around the lake is brimming with new life. Flowers are blooming. The trees are birthing a brand new canopy. The ducks are quietly tending their nests by the water's edge. And the sleepy turtles are basking in the morning sun, perched on a log in the middle of the water. You really look forward to seeing all those familiar faces that are here almost every morning. Everyone is so friendly, smiling and waving as they slowly or quickly pass by. There's one man that always seems to catch your eye. He's an elderly gentleman with sort of longish hair that's white like the snow. He walks gingerly with a cane. His spine is slightly curved, so his head tilts forward toward the ground, but he always seems to know when you're close. He looks up at you as you pass by, and he always smiles. His eyes are kind and seem to have a sort of otherworldly glow within them. You spot him some distance away, walking toward you. This time, however, he stops and approaches you. So you linger a bit and wait to see what he wants to tell you. Slowly, he pulls a tiny envelope from his pocket. "I want you to have this," he says. "It is a rare seed. It will grow into a magnificent, beautiful flower if you take good care of it. Plant it in rich soil, water it, and protect it. And when it blooms, sit quietly nearby, close your eyes, and listen to the silent wisdom it will offer you." He opens your hand and puts the seed packet in your palm and then closes it. He smiles tenderly and nods a few times, and and then he just continues on his way. You call out a rather confused "thank you" as you try to process such a strange encounter. Once home, though, you do exactly as he instructed. You turn the earth over in your garden and add some rich topsoil. Carefully, you place the tiny seed in the soft bed you prepared and covered, leaving it to begin its journey through the darkness and hopefully out into the light of the sun. Every day you clear away the weeds. You water it generously and protect it from the hungry deer that may see it as food for their voracious bellies. Daily, you inspire it to grow by whispering words of encouragement. Then one morning, just as the sun is beginning to rise, you look out the rear window toward the garden. You see a soft glow coming from the very place where you planted the tiny seed. You walk outside and notice a little green shoot that has pushed its way through the earth and is now reaching up toward the sun. It looks so delicate and defenseless, yet around the edges of the leaves is a strange iridescent glow. You wonder for a moment, is this seed? You wonder if it might be magical. And then you immediately dismiss that silly thought as pure fantasy. You continue your watch over this small, vulnerable creation, doing everything that you can to keep it safe. Yet you do know there's only so much you can do. This little being must find the strength and fortitude to withstand the storms that are sure to come. Somehow it does, and it does become stronger and taller every day. Then one day, you do see a tiny bud that has formed, and in a short while, it unfurls. That little seed has been transformed and now opens wide, awakening and revealing a majesty and a unique beauty unlike any other flower on earth. You sit transfixed and mesmerized as it somehow begins to offer you a doorway into your own unfoldment and awakening. You close your eyes and do as the kindly old gentleman instructed. You listen to the peaceful silence that is rich with wisdom and truth. Okay, now just take a few slow cleansing breaths and open your eyes and adjust to the light in the room. I wonder if you received any insights or inner wisdom from this experience. What was this wonderful, lovely flower saying as the silence moved through you? If you wish, you may want to pause and write down your thoughts. Whatever you received is important for you. If you feel you do not receive anything, most likely you will. As your intuition begins the process of integration, you may hear that soft, still voice within you, and a new understanding or inspiration may come. As the story unfolded for me during my morning meditation, I had a few reflections. I saw myself as the seed. With our Creator's blessing and the love from my Father, I was planted passionately in my mother's womb. As she cared for me and nurtured and loved me, I grew stronger. The sound of her voice and her encouraging words gave me motivation to thrive and survive. I spent my time in the darkness of her protective womb until I was ready. When I was strong and brave enough, I made my journey from the dark, watery womb of my home, my first home, out into the bright, illumined world. Once birthed into the light of day, the protection and care I received allowed me to unfurl like the bud of that flower. With nourishment, I grew taller, and with time, my personality and character developed, and the colors of my soul began to become brighter. The love and support that I received gave me some of the confidence I needed to embrace the uniqueness and rarity that was me. However, eventually I realized that at some point it was all up to me. I had to be my own gardener, my own guardian and protector. To find purpose, I had to offer myself a love that could be given to me by none other. I understood that no one had a flowering soul quite like mine, and I needed to share that gift with the world. I also realized that every human soul born to this world is uniquely gifted with an energy that is like no one else's. Therefore, no one can duplicate our energy nor fulfill the life purpose that we came here to accomplish. The second insight I had was that within our hearts reside all the dreams, goals, and spiritual contributions that we carefully planted there and planned to share with the world long before we came to the earth plane. Like the seed in the earth or a child in a mother's womb, these visions and ideas need to be nurtured, cared for, and given birth to. We must be not only the gardener of our soul, but also the caretaker and cultivator of these spiritual gifts, so they do not wither and perish in a heart too fearful to take a chance, to own its power, and to share its love. We can learn so much from all the creations in our natural world. Perhaps we might take some time today and spend it in nature. Let us observe, appreciate, contemplate, and pray. Then step into the silky silence and listen to the sage revelations that just may unfold. Let them drift like a soft breeze from our obscured subconscious to the astute awareness of our conscious mind. We can then bask in joyful gratitude that our new, heightened, and evolved consciousness brings forth for us. I hope you enjoyed this meditation and kind of contemplation. I'd be curious to hear from you, whatever thoughts come to mind, any experiences that you'd like to share. Once again, you can always find my contact information on my website, drusillasdream.com, and just go to the contact page and you can give me a text message, send me a text or an email, and I'll get right back to you, I promise. So I hope everyone is having or has had or will have a blessed day with lots of fun and lots of inspirational moments. Namaste, everyone.